Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alyssa, and on this channel I create budgeting content, planning content, and side hustle content. So on today's video, it is the first ever Transfer Tuesday video. Now I can't say I'm the originator of this idea. I actually found or heard about this idea as I've been watching Personal Finance with Layla. I think that's her YouTube name here on obviously YouTube, but she does a Transfer Tuesday post, and I've been following her for at least 6 months, and every Tuesday I like transfer some money into a different account, and I was like, well, you know what, maybe I should start doing that myself too, like making these types of videos. So here we are, we'll see how they go. I have a lot more flexibility in my schedule now to really dedicate towards my YouTube channel, so I am trying to push out different types of content. And of course, if you ever have any that you would like me to do, any type of content, please don't hesitate to leave me a comment below. I would really appreciate that. So welcome to the first ever Transfer Tuesday video. And as Layla says, it's all about moving your money in the right direction. So my goal right now is to max out my Roth IRA for the year of 2024. The limit is $7,000. I personally use a Roth through Merrill Lynch or Merrill Edge. It's through Bank of America. I don't know if I would really recommend them. So, search around for your own investment, stock portfolio things. There's a long story that goes into why I have Merrill, and I don't necessarily want to get into it on this video. But we're here. Happy Tuesday, wherever you're watching this. I've got my coffee because, of course, we keep ourselves very caffeinated around here. This says patience, which I feel like I've had to have a lot of these days. Just a lot of patience. A lot of things are happening. So let's get into it. So I have my Merrill pulled up here. I have my checking account because it's really whatever money is in my checking account. As you've watched, hopefully, my budgeting videos, you know that for every Monday in the month, I put $25 towards my Roth, but on Transfer Tuesdays, I put an additional amount towards my Roth. So that's because that's my number one goal right now after paying off credit card debt, but that's going to come out of a separate account. I'm trying to do things that are move my money forward for the future, right? So typically it's like $10, $15, $20, maybe $25 if I have a lot left in my checking account that I move on a Tuesday. But actually, as of right now, so it's June 11th. Yesterday was June 10th, which it was my birthday. And I did receive some money for my birthday. So that is what we're actually going to be moving to the Roth account. So in total, my aunt sent me $100. So thank you to my sweet aunt for sending me some money. And then my boss, who is also really nice, she sent me money to get lunch and coffee if I wanted to, but I'm actually going to move it into my Roth, but she doesn't need to know that, and she doesn't know I have this YouTube channel. So let's keep it that way. So in total, it was $125 that I received. So I'm going to transfer $125 into my Roth account. So let's do that together. I've got my computer down here. I'm still trying to work out the angle of this. I'm sitting in my bedroom in my green chair. My closet's right here. You don't need to see the mess. But I've got the ring light in the background. So we'll have to figure out so you can actually see it. But if I'm looking down, it's because I am on my computer. So I've got my Roth pulled up. Now we got to figure out how to do the transfer thing. I always forget how to do this. Here we go. Transfers. Don't ask me. Oh, that was the wrong account because I wasn't paying attention. Don't ask me what I'm investing into because I'm still trying to figure out how it works. I guess I can get into it, but essentially I had a Merrill guided investing account through my portfolio and my Roth where they manage all of the stocks. They, balance out my portfolio based off my risk tolerance that I had selected and a couple of other factors. But I actually unenrolled in guided investing, so I'm still trying to figure out exactly what or how I get to choose what I want to invest into, because before they did it all for me, but now I'm like, okay, well, I want to put it into this stock. I don't want it to just go wherever it goes. So I'm still trying to figure out that piece of it, and that's why I wouldn't really recommend Merrill, is because they're making it so difficult for me to figure out which stock I put it into. I don't know how to sell anything in my portfolio. And I know it might seem weird. How do you not know how to do that? because I've done it with other portfolio. Like I have a very small fund with Charles Schwab that was just like a leftover Roth from a old company I worked for that was like $1,000. I call that my play money to like figure out how all this stuff works. Let's just say I'm glad it was only $1,000 because I have lost a lot of it. But that has been in that account for 5 or 6, 7 years maybe. And I know how to sell, I know how to set limits, I know how to do all of that stuff, but I can't figure it out on this specific type of account. So I really got to put some thought and stuff into it, because some of the stocks that they chose, I just don't agree with. But the reason I stopped going with the guided investing is because they charge a percentage of your portfolio. It was adding up to about $25 every month, but it will grow as my portfolio grows. And I was like, okay, when I looked at the stocks, half of them were stuff that I would have invested into myself. So I'm like, why am I paying somebody else when I already know how to do this? So anyhow, that was a tangent. So I know Layla on her channel, she will tell you what stock she's buying, or like what percentage of a portion of a share. I always intertwine the two, of a share of a stock. I can't tell you that because I truly don't know where it's going right now. But as of right now, before we make the transfer, my total contribution so far this year, remember the limit is $7,000 and we're trying to reach that. I've contributed $1,695.70. So we're going to add $125 because that was some of the birthday money. I did receive other birthday money, but that's not going to my Roth. So I might save that for another video. I don't know what I'll do, but so choosing checking account, we're gonna do 125. So that will bring up, and I'm gonna screenshot this. I think that's right. Wait, screenshot. I wanna make sure I can post this on the computer. So 125, and then, okay, wait, now I just realized it did it differently. I'm gonna have to blur some of this stuff out, but that's not an issue. Okay, so with this contribution, $125, then I will have, wait, some of this is not making sense. Because what did I say previously, how much I've put in? This is why I don't like this. I don't recommend them, guys. I really don't. This is supposed to be super straightforward. So I've completed $1,695 in total that I've contributed for 2024. So 1,695, and if I add money to this contribution, my cat wants to jump in the frame very soon. Linked account, my checking account, so 125. Okay, and then we're gonna do next this contribution. Didn't I say 95? This is why it's so weird. I don't understand. This screen is telling me I've done a different amount total towards my. This one's telling me I've done $1,670, and the other screen was what, 1,695? So I don't really understand what it's asking of me right now. Something's wrong, but whatever. We'll go with like the chart that it's telling me. So we'll hit submit, because this is how I always do it. I don't understand. Okay, so let me screenshot this. And we did the transfer date. So maybe this is what I'll post on the screen. And then let's go back actually to see if it ended up doing what I asked it to do of adding in. So maybe it hasn't yet because it hasn't calculated it in total. I don't know. But anyhow, we did, as you can see, I'll put it right here on the screen. We did successfully add $125 to our Roth 401k, or no, Roth IRA for this year. And so I do have a net worth tracker that I obviously keep track of my net worth. This is from Dear Dad. If you don't follow Dear Dad here on YouTube, she is fantastic. I highly recommend her. And so I think to date, well, I've already told you exactly what I've done. So 1,695, if we just do the 1,670, which is what it said on the moving chart thing. So 1,690 plus 125. I don't know why I didn't pull up a calculator like a normal person. It's the first video. We're ironing out the kinks here, guys. Okay, so 1,670. So what I've contributed to date thus far, plus, according to the moving scaling chart, I don't know what the other number was, but we'll go with the moving scaling chart because that is, I think, the most accurate one because that's on the transfer page. So 1670 plus 125, I'm gonna get to the point eventually. So total contribution has been $1,795 minus the $7,000 means we have $5,205 left to contribute to max out our Roth IRA this year. So we're making really good progress. If you watched my previous video of my priorities right now, it's to pay off my credit card debt, which I'm getting really, really close to paying off. I should be able to do it by the end of June, if not my first paycheck in July. And then after that, I'm like hunkering down to move this 5205 forward, or I guess decrease it. So paying off credit card debt and then maxing out my Roth 401k. And then I can't remember my third one, but we'll see if we even get to that. So thank you all for watching my first Transfer Tuesday video. Let me know what you're able to transfer to your top priority right now. Even if it's $5, $10, maybe you could squeeze out $20. Like for me, it's like, okay, if I forgo a coffee this week or like treat myself, then I can put that money towards my Roth. So let me know in the comment section below what you're doing to move your money forward. I'll figure out my own tagline for the end of this video, but thank you all so much for watching. You know I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. Bye, everyone.